next flag bearer outside of Nonito?
Hmm. For me, parang it's a toss-up. Well, I'm leaning more towards Jerwin Ancajas. I think he's really strong at yung career niya. He's taking it seriously at um even though it appears like his career's been coming on slowly, that's the best way to do it. It took him how many years to get yung fight with Darchinian, and Ancajas is has been proven to be a very formidable champion in the lower weight. He's I
Long
haven't seen,
defenses.
yes, and so I for me he's at the top of my list.
Okay. How about you, Champ?
It's the same kasi he's not only that he's southpaw but may style din siya at saka may talent. Hindi lang yung suntok na suntok kasi hindi lang yung power or hindi lang yung walang bara-bara. Parang hindi lang yung bara-bara style. He's actually thinking in there. He's actually having movements. He's actually having lateral movements. Para nag-iisip yung mga style niya. And of course, again, with Yumer Marshall and the guys, they do have a big potential of becoming into something in the professional level.
Yeah, I just think with them, like I have to see more of them in the professional level.
Mm.
Because there's always that transition phase with yung amateur style boxing at sa professional. How is he going to um transition and adjust to yung professional business at yung distractions ng professional business at
Yeah.
yung handling niya, like who's holding him and who's really walking and taking care of his career. So
Mhm.
until I see that, he has talent for sure. That's not something that we can ever deny.
Dispute.
But at the same time, I need to see him step into uh, the professional boxing with both feet.
Okay. Now that you answered that question, now I go to my final question. Okay. I've actually spoke to Team Jerwin Ancajas. Okay. Now, for years, Jerwin Ancajas, they've been wanting to actually move up in weight. Kasi matagal-tagal na nga si Jerwin sa 115 pounds eh. In
Mm.
fact, yung next defense niya is going to be the 10th title defense. So I asked them, I asked Jerwin and I asked his coach and manager, Joven Jimenez, if given a chance, would he go up to 118 pounds to actually challenge either Janriel Casimiro or Nonito Donaire? He said yes to both. So what do you think of a possible showdown? Would you welcome a showdown with Jerwin Ancajas? Would you give him that shot, Champ Nonito?
Definitely. I think that again with Filipino versus Filipino, it's a win-win situation for the Philippine boxing. That for now, definitely going with the undisputed until it comes into this division, but definitely welcome him with yung mga challenge in this division.
How about you, Rachel? How hard would that fight be to make, or how easy would it be to make if
He's
you
with
are to give,
MC, no?
Yeah,
yeah,
thank
Sean
you.
Gibbons?
Um, I don't think it would be difficult, but like most of the things that happens, I'm just a manager, so I would have to discuss it with Richard Schaefer, and then he would be able to do what he does best, which is magic. So if ever that fight is on the table or is being discussed, then he would be the one that would have to put it together, hindi ako. And I think I believe he's worked with, well, with the Casimiro thing, him and Sean Gibbons and TGB, they all work together to do the fight. So I don't think it would be that difficult.
Mhm. Okay, there you have it, guys. As long as both camps are willing to face each other in the ring, well, I guess that's good news for us. It's a win-win situation. All right. So, yeah, now I yield the floor to Jason, Anthony, and sa lahat po ng nasa chat box natin. Guys, go ahead, type your questions if you have more questions sa Donaires.